badly installed Worcester Bosch boiler. You see plug sockets there. The pipes over the top of plug sockets. It's got a pump there. It's got an extra pump on there. It's also got this magic box over here. If you know what this is, please put a comment, let me know. My name's Alan Hart, and in today's video I've been invited to a job on a badly installed Worcester Bosch boiler. It's a Worcester Bosch 8000, so it's the top of the range boiler from Worcester. It's a 40 kilowatt boiler, so this house is not a very big house. It should cope with this house with ease. Also, it's got a magic box on this as well. So we'll have a look a little bit about that as well in this video. If you can put a thumbs up on the video, it really helps with the video. Also, if you can put a comment below, again, that helps with the video. So if you've got nothing else to say, just put Worcester Bosch or Worcester Bosch 8000 or magic box or whatever you want. But yeah, let's go on with this video. So first of all, let's have a look at the installation of the boiler. So it's the Worcester Bosch 8000 Combi boiler, and this is the 40 kilowatt version of the boiler. So it's a top of the range boiler, which should heat this house with no problem. At the moment, it's not working very well. And if we have a look across the top, we can see it's got speed fit plastic pipework, and that plastic pipework goes over to a magic box. And we'll have a look at the magic box shortly. Just have a look at this lovely now Worcester Bosch 8000 installation. We have a look here. Somebody's put an extra pump on. Oh, they've put another extra pump on here. Oh, what's this? It's a magic box. We've got the flow pipe here that comes out of the boiler. So this is the flow from the boiler, and it goes up. It goes across the top in speed fit. Sorry, it's a bit blurred, but it goes into the magic box. And then from the magic box, then you've got a return, and that return then comes back down where this Amiga filter is, comes down, across, and then back into the boiler. And these other pipes here, these bottom pipes, these are ones that actually go to the radiators that feed the central heating system, but we'll have a look at that in a bit more detail later on in the video, just to I'll try and explain that to you as best I can. So we're just going to take this out, and we're going to get this boiler to work. So we're going to take this magic box out, take this extra pump out here, take this extra pump out there, and this is a combi. So then this is going to be just pipes back in on here. So we're going to cut these pipes out here and here, join them back together, cut this pipe out here, and then just join this back together. So we're just going to cut this out, connect them together, and then we're going to get rid of this magic box. The heating system on this isn't working at all. Just having a look at blow off on this boiler as well. Don't know if you can see in there, but it's actually a radiator valve. We're only here just to try and get this boiler working again. So we're not going to start repiping and making it tidy or all like that. So we've moved this filter and we've put it onto return, and now we're just going to cut that pipe there, and we're going to just put that straight through there, and then hopefully the heating system will work again. Done and tidied up and cleared it again. And if you want to have a look inside a Worcester 8000, this is what they look like inside. Grundfos pump. You've got your PRV blow off there. That's a little bit better. Still got your old style flow turbine adapter there with your jacket on. So obviously, unless they've changed it, that'll probably leak. Also, left hand block as well, again, that could possibly leak as well. when we look at the flue on this, it's got expanding foam in, and it's not been made good very well. No plaster out on the inside. Looks a bit of a mess, to be honest. So we've removed the magic box here, put it on this bench just to try and explain to you how this box works. So I've just done a drawing on this board here, and what we've got on the top of the magic box, we've got as flow there, and then we've got as return. So these are the flow and returns that go to the boiler. So I know there were 4 pipes, but I'm going to try and show it in an easy way so you can understand it. So on here, if you imagine your magic box, you've got your flow there. So your flow comes this way, out of the boiler, round, into the magic box. And then this air vent here is designed to get the air out. And goes through the magic box and then back on the return. So through the magic box, back on the return and back to the boiler. On the Worcester Bosch, so this is a Worcester Bosch 8000 40 kilowatt combi boiler. The pump is on the return on the boiler. So as I say there, the flow goes this way, round, through your magic box and back. And then we'll have to have a look at some point. I might cut this up. We'll have a look inside. We'll see if there's any old fancy inside the magic box. I personally don't think there will be, but we'll have a look and see. What I'll do now, we'll have a look at the other pipes and I'll try and explain why it's got these pumps on and why it's got this pump on. I'll never know. That pump would be big enough to do probably about 3 or 4 houses. It's absolutely massive. But yeah, what I'll do, I'll turn this round and then we'll have a look at the rest of it. So just to try and explain the rest of this is working a little bit like a low loss header by the looks of it. As I say, I'm going to cut this up. I think I'll do a video cutting this up and then we'll have a look inside. You can ask all your questions in this video and then I'll recap on the questions that you ask and we'll also cut this up in another video. But the way I understand that this is working, I think it's working like a low loss header. So all that this is doing in here, you've sort of like got a volume of water and you get your heat from your boiler, puts it into this volume of water here, and then you've got your pump, which was this one, I believe, on this system, goes down, goes to the floor, to the radiators, so that's feeding the radiators. And then you've got another pump here, and then that other pump is coming back from the radiators and back into the magic box. So if you have a look on here, we've got a flow connection on the top, and then we've got a return connection on the bottom. There's also got some spare connections here, which could be a good idea if you've got a system with multi-zones, or you might have a different heat source or whatever. Maybe you could use that. But as I said, we will cut this up and we will see. I don't understand why somebody would put 2 pumps on. In my opinion, you just have 1 pump on this side of it. As I say, you've got a pump in the boiler already. That pump in the boiler is pumping it round the magic box and getting it back to the boiler. So that's concentrating on the heat source side of it. So that side of it should be fine. And then this side of it, because it's got 2 pumps on, I think that's probably why it wasn't working, this system. I don't think it's been installed very well. But please put some comments below if you've got any experience on installing magic boxes. I've never actually seen one of these magic boxes before. I will show you end of video. The system's working great now. We've took all this out. Customers absolutely over the moon. The boiler actually works. First time since it's been installed, and they've had loads and loads of hassle for quite a long time trying to get it sorted. As I said, but it's sorted now. So yeah, that's more or less how it works. As I say, I understand this has been a little lot header, but if you've got any experience on these, please put a comment below. Please tell me I'm wrong, but we will find out. As I say, we'll cut this up and we'll find out. And yeah, that's it for this video, I think. Thanks for watching. A big shout out to Mackie Heating in Shipley, who invited us along and enabled us to do this video to show you this magic box. And as you can see now, the boiler's now working. Customer is absolutely delighted. The system is now working for the first time. So yeah, thanks for watching.